How many more sleeps until the NHL Draft Lottery? 2. That's it. Unless you have lots of naps, you got 2 more sleeps until the big day. So in today's video, we're going to take a look at Bob McKenzie's freshly updated draft rankings list. And for those of you that don't know, Bob's list is usually pretty good and accurate, okay? He knows what he's talking about. He gets his information from a bunch of active NHL scouts that get surveyed by TSN, and then he bases his draft rankings off of these results. So anyway, let's rip the band-aids off and see what we got here. Coming in at number 1 on Mac Daddy's draft list is, of course, the one, the only, Connor Bedard. Is anyone even questioning this? He's unreal. He's everybody's dream right now, and whoever wins the lottery on Monday night is going to be as happy as a pig in shit to get this guy. And just for fun, the mayor of Whoville himself, Craig Button, says Bedard's comparable is Steve Yzerman. What a beauty. You can't go wrong. Now, coming in at number 2 on Bob's list is Adam Fantilli, which is, another guy that seems to have cemented himself into the number 2 position on most boards. Fantilli's one big dude. He was putting up lots of points this season, and Button's comparable for him is Nathan McKinnon. Jeez, ain't that something. Now moving on to number 3 on Bobby's list, and we actually got the Fresh Prince. Will you look at that? Will Smith is actually ahead of Leo Carlsson right now on Bob McKenzie's list. Of course, this is all subject to change, once teams actually start selecting their players. But in Bob McKenzie's most recent article, which I'm going to pin in the comment section, apparently there's some scouts that actually have Will Smith at number 2 just behind Connor Bedard. So there's definitely a lot of hype surrounding this guy. Craig Button's comparable, Mr. Mika Zibanejad. I love it. Coming in at number 4, we got the big centerman Leo Carlsson. He's 6'3", had a really good season, and Craig Button is comparing this guy to a taller version of Nicklas Backstrom. And one thing to keep in mind, Carlsson's already been getting lots of praise about his solid two-way play, which is pretty good. Number 5, McKenzie's got Matvei Michkov, who, for some reason, I find myself just fascinated with him. I think talent-wise, this guy is like number 2 overall, but due to all the controversy and, circumstances, he's been slipping back quite a bit, and right now he finds himself at number 5 on Bob's list. And we could even see him drop further, which is just crazy. Craig Button decided to go all the way back in time to find a comparable for him, and he compares him to the likes of Valery Karlamov. That's pretty cool. Now moving on to number 6, we got Dalibor Dvorsky, and my god, I've been hearing a lot of rumors about this guy being linked to Montreal. I know Grant McKegg is just cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs about him, and even though some people don't believe him, we do gotta give McKegg some credit, because he did predict the Slavkovsky first overall selection. So I'm just saying, don't be surprised if there is a lot of interest in Dvorsky from the Habs camp. Now, I, hate to break it to you, but Craig Button is comparing this guy to Michael Backlund. And I don't know how you guys feel about this, but I thought that was kind of funny. And finally, the last player that I'm going to be looking at here, coming in at number 7 on Bobby Mac's list, is Ryan Leonard, who went on a bit of a rampage this season as well. Lots of talented kids coming out of the US. Holy shit. The US was just wicked at the last tournament. Craig Button's been comparing this guy to Travis Konechny, and if you do want to see more of this list again, I'm going to go ahead and pin it in the comment section. Now, out of these 7 players, which one of these guys do you have a gut feeling is going to be playing for the Montreal Canadiens in the near future? I want to hear all about it. Who's your guy? Who do you got? I'm curious to know if some of you guys would pass up on a guy like Michkov to take Dvorsky, because it's a tough situation. Don't forget to obliterate the like button on the way out of here, and hey, see you next time.